got it tightened up on the inside of the cab there, which that was an absolute pain in the butt. I had to kind of get in there upside down and tighten it up, and but we got it tightened on the inside of the cab. So then we're just going to finish up everything here and get it trimmed, and we should be good to go after that. Like I said, understand these things. Right now the knob is pushed in, and that's what you want. So I'm gonna just loosen this up for now so I can have some play. That's what you want, so that when you pull the choke cable, it closes the flap. So if that makes sense to you, that's really what you want here. And I'm just going back, and I'm gonna tighten up this one some more to kind of get it as tight as I can get it. I'm gonna get a little bigger. This flathead screwdriver will help. This little stubby. There we go. Tighten this up. Well, shoot. Yeah, this one's probably too long because of that heater box. Yeah, short and stubby it is. Short and stubby. So we'll get this tightened up here. I'm gonna just tighten this bad boy as much as I can get it tightened, because this isn't gonna hurt anything. It's just clamping down on that metal outer layer, that line there. I don't think it's gonna keep it from moving any. Shouldn't, at least. And if I have to, I'll back it off a little bit. All right, so right now the knob is pushed in. We make sure it's pushed in all the way. And what you could probably do is actually pull, I think probably pulling some of this slack out of that cable like that would help it out. And then you want this all the way in the forward position, and you want this screw upright like that. And then what you'll do is just tighten down. I'd pull it pretty kind of tight, so at least you know it's got some tension on it. And you tighten that thing down as much as you can get it tight. There, at least hand tight. And that cable's pretty straight right there. It's got a slight little bend in it, but not anything real bad. And I put a little bend in it back in here, so it's nice and out of the way after it came out of the firewall and around the coil and stuff like that. So I'm gonna get that nice and tight. I think that's good there. And then I'm just gonna pull it just to show y'all. So if I pull the cable, it'll close the flap. That is. Let's see. Yep, and that closes it all the way. Push it. Once it gets warmed up, that should open it up all the way. And it does. So now what I'm going to do is take little trimmers here. Probably trim it about right there. Leave a little bit. There we go. And that wasn't too bad. Cut that. And then maybe get another set of pliers. Some needle nose pliers here. And I'll take it and hook this back here like this, and that'll kind of help it. I think that'll help it stay secure. Keep it open all the way like that. And we'll just bend this cable back a little bit. And that way, if I ever need to adjust it or something later, I'll have a little bit of excess. This is a pretty cheap part. I can't remember what it cost, but it wasn't expensive. So you should be able to get this at just about like any of your local hardware stores, you know. You should be able to get this like it, you know, I think I got this one at O'Reilly's or something like that. So you should be able to get that. Let's see. I think that's good. Let's test it one more time. I'm gonna make sure everything's tight. That's good. It's good inside the cab. All right, so there we go. Got it all installed. Let's run through the firewall right there. Sorry, running low on battery. Here's my excess stuff I trimmed off in the directions that I did not use, of course. And there's the old choke cable right there. And then let's go look inside the cab, and I'll show you all kind of what it looks like in here. And there you go. It looks pretty good, honestly. I think it looks real good. Was a pain in the butt tightening it up on the backside here, so maybe once you get it seated, I would probably do that first. Go ahead and just tighten that thing up, throw some Loctite on it. Mine's good there now, but yeah, I would do that. That would probably help you out a ton. Just go ahead and tighten it up. Of course, so depending on what you're working on, this is 64 T to C10, so these other electrical connections and stuff for this stuff made it hard to like get back in there and tighten it up. You may have a lot easier time doing it, or if you throw it somewhere else, like I could have gotten a bracket that mounts up under here, but I was able to do it in the stock location, so I think it looks good.